So what's it feel like to be, because you were at the first Rewind?
We opened the first Rewind 10 years ago, yeah. Yeah, so they're great fun, aren't they? Great festivals.
What do you like about the actual festival itself? Is it like it's a nice light?
Well, it's just so many people and enjoying themselves and that, and also I think it was a bit of a surprise for us at first that the audience are big audiences, and just everyone having a great time really, and a great selection of bands I might add. I come yesterday and I thought Billy Ocean was great, and Odyssey, I've always loved Odyssey, and
there's great ones, isn't there? There's always good ones here. And so how does it feel sort of to come back? Does it feel like it's gone in a year, like 10 years has gone again?
Well, we have played, we've done this one in between, haven't we?
Yeah, we've done it a few times.
And we do the others, Perth and Cheshire.
Oh, so yes,
So we do them quite regularly.
Right. And what do you enjoy about the atmosphere? It's just
it's great. It's so big. I mean, there's about 20,000 people out there, which I didn't realise. I always thought it was about 8 or 12 at the most, but I'm reliably informed it's 20,000 people. So that's a bit of like half a soccer stadium. It's a bit Rolling Stones for China Crisis and our nice melodic songs. But yeah, it's great.
If you had to come dressed up as somebody in the audience, like people come dressed as TV characters from the 80s, pop stars from the 80s, who would you come as if you had to come and be in the audience?
I'd come as him.
I was just going to say that, I'd come as Ed. I've got me Frida Kahlo socks on.
Very 80s.
Have you seen them?
Yeah. Oh, I like those.
Right, so I was just saying to Ed, we should get some made. And one sock is Eddie and one sock's me. And we sell them at gigs.
It's 35 years since Wishful Thinking was number 8, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's number 8. 35 years. How does it feel?
Yeah, Fire Steel's 35 years this year. I didn't realise that.
You.
So Ed and myself have been making music for 40 years.
Right.
We're still only 50 something. So we've still got quite a while to go.
Yeah.
You don't really notice things like that, really. It's not like we clock in. It's like, oh God, I'm still doing this job. It's not like that at all. You don't really even realise it's a job, other than the fact that our family and friends do actually have real jobs. It's like we do know it is a job.
Yes.
But we don't clock in. We don't count the hours, and we don't, count the years or anything.
That's it.
Holding back the year.
Because you came in that era when there was big names, coming out from Liverpool. OMD and Frankie and all those.
Yeah, Andy and Paul are on tonight, aren't they? Headline.
Yeah, they're headlining, so that'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a special vibe in Liverpool at that time, wasn't there, in the 80s? There was a lot of good stuff coming out.
Yeah, some great bands.
Yeah.
Some great bands.
Well, there always has. Liverpool, from the Beatles onwards, it has always produced such good music. Why do you think it's specific to Liverpool? Why is there so many sort of successes?
I don't think it is specific to Liverpool. I think it's just, because Manchester's got its history, and Glasgow's got its history, and Belfast has got its history. We've all got our histories. It's just that we happen to have the biggest band in the world come from Liverpool. And that did trickle down, as I said before, for the likes of me and Ed to be able to do what we do, really, because we grew up in an atmosphere of everyone that, music was possible for working class lads, really,
So were they your inspirations, Beatles? Were there any other big inspirations?
They weren't really, I don't know, not for me. My mum and dad did have their singles and that in the house, but...
Who were your influences?
Oh God, prog rock to begin with when was 14, 15, and then it would have been new wave, and then it would have been electronic stuff and Bowie and Stevie Wonder and all that. We had older sisters, me and Ed, so they would have played Motown a lot and Top of the Pops a lot and the Top 40 Countdown, so we would have heard it all the time, really. So Ed and myself were lucky, as in we were never sort of like snobs about music, and it was like you can't like that kind of music and you can't like that kind of music.
And what was your first appearance on Top of the Pops like? Is that a really memorable?
Christy and me and you, and we sat on stools.
Yeah,
we were on stools. Gary was behind the keyboard and I sat on a stool and played guitar, and it was big ballads we had called Christian off the first album. But that was great fun to do. I had a blue guitar, I remember.
So you're hosting for me, so it's actually like
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It was great the way it was so easy, because we only had to mime to the song, so we didn't have to play anything.
No,
So Eddie would have had the guitar, I would have had a keyboard in front of me. I think it was only about our third time we've been on the telly, so we sort of understood that they have run-throughs,
yeah.
and then when the camera light goes red and it's on you, that means it's on you.
Right.
So yeah, it was very exciting and great. It was so easy, bloody hell. It was like, wow, if this is the job.
It's at the moment you sort of thought we're famous now. It's at the moment that
Afterwards we would have thought
yeah.
that, because the whole country would have watched that programme.
Yeah.
So if you were on it the next day, literally everybody noticed you walking down the street around it. But we would have, before we were on top of the pops, we would have thought we were special anyway, so it was like,
That's it.
you know.
Saying.
Oh, so you all think it now too?
Yeah.
Great, welcome aboard.
How did you get together in the first place?
School.
Right.
Yeah, we were in class together when we were about 14.
So have you got any plans for any new albums, new music?
We've
coming
got
out?
one that's just been uploaded now onto the internet, and that's
right.
available. Autumn in the Neighbourhood, that was
Right.
released a couple of years ago, but it wasn't available to stream or